Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome back to Stargirl. We are picking back up where we left off. Last episode saw us have our introduction with our new Hour Man, who is actually a legacy, as her father was the original Hour Man, and now Beth Chapel seemingly taking up the role as the new Dr. Mid-Nite. We also found that Rick's parents were killed by Grundy, leading me to believe that they send that guy after anything that has a vehicle. So, you know, we saw him start off attacking Pat in his car in the first episode. And I think based on some of the context clues, he probably took out Mrs. Zarek as well. So who knows? I'm looking forward to see where we're going with this and picking back up where we left off. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh!
What the?
Brian, what the hell? Hey.
Yeah, get it!
Yeah! Nice hit, sweetie. Did you see that?
Bench. Rickers.
You got it, coach. All right, come on, guys, do this.
Oh, what's he dragging? Bat.
The kid's got to learn to control her temper.
Yeah, she gets it from her mother. She's a real firecracker.
True.
I'll bench her for the whole damn season if I need to.
Let's see how you like being taken out of the game.
Just murder him. Oh, dude. I love these villains, man. I do. Sportsmaster and Tigress. Aw.
This isn't a joke, Courtney. That lantern can kill you.
What's it do?
Well, thankfully, nothing without its ring. What were you thinking?
Oh,
stealing
he
all
referenced
this?
I
it.
wasn't stealing it. I was.
They finally acknowledged it.
Bro.
You stole it. I thought we were in this together, Courtney. I really did.
Pat.
Oh.
I see Hour Man's costume, but no hourglass. You gave it to Rick Harris, didn't you? Who else did you recruit, Courtney? And you bring them back here. Do you understand that?
Pat, I can't just take.
Or do you want your new friends to wind up like Joey Zarek?
I
Do you?
fucking love Luke Wilson in this, man.
I know you don't respect me much, Courtney, but I thought it was more than this.
When is it gonna do something? Stop it! Pat looks like Waldo in that picture. He's just missing the sock hat.
Maybe next time they can hire a skinnier coach.
Maybe you should stop killing them. They're both going back into action tonight.
Well, all right then, bud. All right. Game on.
If Ted Grant came back, then I have a chance too. That's what being a Wildcat really is. Courtney, thank you for picking me. You're welcome. I've got to run. Beth. Oh, hey there, Stargirl. Hey.
In public?
Watch the codenames in public. No one ever pays any attention to what I'm saying anyway. Except Chuck. Thanks so much for these. Chuck's so cool. He makes everything more...
Damn it, Pat.
I've never met anyone who listened to me until him.
Any JSA business to talk about?
No, nothing. All quiet. We need to talk.
You're giving us our first mission, aren't you?
I can't believe I'm actually looking forward to this.
It's scary, but
God
with Chuck
damn
and I,
it.
I feel like I can do anything.
I need all the JSA stuff back. The costume, the goggles, everything. Pat found out I took it, and he's so pissed.
You didn't tell him?
So what? It's not up to Pat.
Does this mean I can't hang out with Chuck anymore?
Being Wildcat is the only good thing that's happened to me in forever. I'm not giving you back the suit.
Don't make me say goodbye to Chuck. We're friends now.
Courtney said you were her dad's sidekick. You've had this journal for how long and you didn't figure it out? You didn't know my parents were murdered. You didn't know about me. I gotta ask you, what the hell did Starman use you for? Because as far as I can tell, you don't do anything.
I mean, Starman did treat him like shit, so. Oh, come on. Now that's a villain.
We've got the broadcasting equipment. Now we need to retrieve the satellite codes to use it. Everything's set for tonight, my friends.
We're not your friends.
Steven. We pride ourselves in keeping the school clean. Pick up your trash.
Nuts.
I like them both so far.
Guys, wait. Please, maybe we can just go talk to Pat.
I just did. I've got one question for you, Courtney. If Pat asks for your staff back, are you giving it to him? I didn't think so.
Whoa, what happened?
My alarm system's been triggered, Beth. My arch enemy. His digital fingerprints are all over this.
Earth to Beth.
The gambler.
Someone's trying to hack into the Empire Enterprises system. He's a master strategist, a genius when it comes to probabilities, a programming whiz. He's wanted for fraud, conspiracy, and murder.
So this is our chance to go catch one of them.
I'm going. Anyone else?
I will. Wait!
It's only a hacker, Courtney.
That hacker could have the power to melt our faces.
Incorrect. The gambler doesn't have any physical powers of any kind.
Okay, I'm coming. But if we are going to do this, we need to protect our identities.
Does this mean I get a costume? I'd really like a costume.
Strange Adventures now playing.
I overheard you two talking. It's somebody's birthday.
It's my mom's birthday.
Was her birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I take this away?
No, it was sweet. Thank you. Make a wish. Her.
Oh.
You
Dude.
sure the gambler's in here?
Who comes up with these names?
I like him.
Okay, you guys sure about this?
Hell yes.
I'm sure. Yeah, me too.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, damn it.
Is he okay?
Oh, what do we have here?
They do not look like hackers.
My apologies for the mistake. They're called Sportsmaster and Tigress. Icicle's attack dogs.
Let's lead them outside. We'll keep them together so we can stay together.
I can do this myself.
No!
Game time.
I'll have the satellite access codes in less than 5 minutes.
Copy that.
I got Jason Voorhees.
I got Tiger Lady.
Wait! We need to stick together!
Like, does she have any, like, offensive abilities?
Yeah, I knew the last guy who wore that outfit. He was a big dumb idiot too.
Oh. It's not going too well so far. Oh! Oh! Hell yeah! Oh, she got the bat.
Nice moves, kid.
Should just not said anything and chucked it at him. Beth. Oh. Other than intel, what can Beth do right now? Stripe!
Date night's over.
Let's go. Just thank God you showed up.
Really?
Oh, you would never believe them, Pat. I had a plan. Stick together and we would nab the gambler and interrogate him, and they didn't listen to a single word I said.
Seriously? But like it went in one ear and out the other?
Right out the other.
You're trying to help them.
I'm just trying to help them.
I mean, that's gotta be kind of frustrating.
So frustrating.
And even maybe a little annoying.
A lot.
Oh my God, she's so dumb.
Yeah, I mean, that's my sentiment exactly.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. You need training. Your new teammates, too.
Teammates? So they can keep the costumes?
I mean, do we have a choice?
Another solid episode. I like how inexperienced the whole team is, especially working with the dynamic. And my God, well, mostly Rick, but I mean, Yolanda kind of went off on her own there for a little bit. But man, Beth and Yolanda, you know, when Courtney showed up to like try to get the stuff back, it just, God, that broke my heart, man. What she gave them, that hope, that inspiration, that drive, that everything's going to be okay. Maybe there's a friend out there for whoever you are, like with Beth, Yolanda, a way out of her the situation that she's been living in for the past couple of months, and the way she projects that onto Ted Grant, you know, the previous Wildcat, and how he kind of persevered above his own traumas and issues and reputations. It was hard to watch. So good. Again, I'm not familiar with all of these characters as intimately as I am with the JL. Obviously, I've said that many times. I don't know what all Dr. Mid-Nite can do, because at this point it seems like it is just the goggles. And as far as the tech and the info, that's about where her ability to lend a hand seems to end, aside from fire extinguisher. Does it get farther than that? Does the suit do anything? I need somebody to tell me, or I'm going to look it up after this. Everybody else was great. I think some of the choreography was pretty good. I really liked the way that Tigress and Sportsmaster really played off of each other and worked together. Their team moves and strategy was really pleasant. You know, the fight choreography in this, especially with the superpowers and the just kind of the extraordinary feats that they go through in this, was a little floaty. The wire work was very clearly there, but it still kept it engaging and entertaining. I really liked the flow of it all, the way everything looked. You know, Courtney's staff kind of taking the hit, taking that detonator away from her so that it didn't hurt her. I don't know. There's a lot of cool elements in this, and I love the Huntress, or not Huntress. I mean, well, Tigress and Sportsmaster's, you know, dynamic in this. The way they kind of are in league with them, but they really have their own motives, their own reasons, their own moral code. They really, I don't know. They seem like the wild dogs that whenever needed, Jordan will just let go. Because even while they're under their reins, they're still hard to control. Given they've killed 3 previous coaches for Blue Valley now over the past few months. But I really like the 2 people that play them. I think they're fantastic in these roles. Artemis is a little one note, and I would like to get to know her more, but I feel like that if anything, she will carry over into either the later half of this season or just season 2, because we're starting to set up the, you know, the offspring of the ISA, because we've had Joey's dead, but we have Artemis here who could be set up to be a future member of the ISA, or a defector maybe to the JSA, since it is Artemis. Sorry, getting a little gassy here. And then we have Icicle Jr., you know, blowing out that candle. Another one on top of, what's her name? Cindy. She's Dr. Ito's daughter, as I've found out thanks to the comics. Not the comics, comments. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of seeds laying throughout for this to expand beyond this. And I really like how Pat, I think, has finally, for the most part, got his point across to Courtney. But given the way Courtney has intervened at this point, there's no turning back from the situation they're in. He didn't really have a lot of luck talking or getting through to Rick. He didn't have any luck getting through to Courtney. But I think now that she has been in his position, she can kind of feel and see through his eyes now and relate to that and kind of see where Pat has been coming from this entire time. Man, Luke Wilson's nailing it, man. I love him in this. I love him. I love Pat. He's easily my favorite character in this right now, I'm pretty sure. Pat and Yolanda are right up there, man. So what did you guys think? What do you think of our new JSA? How do you feel about their inexperienced attempt at, thwarting this plot? I wonder how that would have went. I mean, I know how it would have went had Pat not shown up. And, really based on how it went before, do you think Pat, well, he was in a giant robot suit and he was thankfully only fighting Sportsmaster and Tigress at this point. So he had the advantage in this situation, I would say. If Jordan showed up or, God forbid anybody else, maybe not so much, but I don't know, man. I like it. I like they're raising the stakes. I like we're getting more of an idea of what their plan is. I've talked about this in the comments a little bit, that they're looking for this satellite dish, and now they've got these satellite codes or these communication codes or whatever kind of codes they were trying to get in this, and it's somehow tied into what Dr. Ito's trying to build for Jordan for New America, and that they can't move forward until Brainwave wakes up. And we've talked about a little bit, I don't remember if I've said it in a video, but I've definitely talked about it in the comments, is that they're basically my initial idea was they're either going to be trying to use Brainwave or the Fiddler to mind control a wide range of people, because I feel like there's a low level control that is happening in Blue Valley towards the general populace, the people that were very overly inviting, welcoming to the Pat and them's family when they first came in. It did seem a little strange after it kept going through. Thought something might be iffy there. Maybe there was something going on, but seems to have calmed down a little bit. Brainwave's no longer active, so that could be part of it. And that they are going to use this machine, this gigantic satellite, to amplify his brainwaves to either sedate or put under some kind of mesmerization a large mass group of people to create this new America, possibly to get them to do something, get the populace to go in their wishes, or maybe, since what we know with Jordan's past, how he was going out seeking revenge to everybody that had harmed his wife or led to her getting cancer and stuff like that. Maybe this is their way of controlling America so that they can prevent certain things like that from happening. Kind of like a forcible, they're trying to do something good, but through force in a kind of way. That's my takeaway. That's my speculation for the time being. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. What's your guys' opinions on this episode? What do you think on how this all played out? What do you think about our new JSA members and how they've done, how they're doing? What kind of ideas do you have from them going forward? Let me know. Sound off in the comments down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. And guys, I I'll catch you guys in the next episode of Stargirl, and we will also be picking up with Doom Patrol this week, so keep an eye out for that. Take care, everybody.